Okay, so we're going to be looking at the Elixir Wells and Shroud Roots in the Springlands and Low Meadows. Come with me to make sure you haven't missed any, or just to find out where they are. Let's crack on. So this first well is probably the first one you're going to encounter. It's right here off this cliff. We're literally just going to glide down and jump in. There is a treasure chest on the left hand side here. I'm not going to be going too much into chests, but it's there if you want it. And just keep running down and down and down, going in circles till you get dizzy. And eventually you'll get to the bottom. And you'll encounter this guy. He's rather big. So, if you dispatch him, he should drop some nice rewards for you. Probably won't be anything that you can use, but yeah, more warrior stuff. Just cut down the Shroud Root, and then you'll be able to fast travel again and clear the shroud away. Best way to do this is with a felling axe. So let's go and check out the next one. So the next well is easily accessed. It's from the top of the fast travel point. Just jump off and glide straight down towards the farm down here. We've just got a bit of a drop. You could probably glide straight down there, to be honest with you. If you're a bit more agile than me. I'm so good at gliding, honestly. Amazing skills. So you can see the route literally straight through there. Just watch these bad guys, there are quite a few of them. Very easy to get overwhelmed down here. There are explosive chests, as you just saw. Nice as a mage to soften stuff up at range. So just keep pulling guys out. Try and be as quick as you can. Be cognizant of that shroud timer. It's problematic. If you're a bit lower level, it might be a good idea to get halfway through and then go back up. Get some more shroud time in that way. And there we go. So for Elixir Well number 3, we're going to head from the village of Ferndale. It's a little village with loads of rats in it. And we're going to head northwest. You will probably run into shroud creatures before you get to the well. It's quite well defended, but it's not insurmountable. This cave's full of them. Just like a little micro cave back there that's just got loads of guys in it. Don't know what they're doing in there. Having a mother's meeting. So once you get to the well, same old story again. Just drop in. Down we go. So again, you can see the glow from the root over there, but you have to walk around, and it's a bit of a fight. There's quite a few bad guys in here again. As a mage, this was an issue. There was a lot of bugs. It's quite easy to get overwhelmed by them. So take your time, pull stuff if you can. Those AoE skills really help. Got the chest there. Right, now that's dealt with, let's head round to the root. So if you get to this point, try and get a little bit of a beachhead here. Deal with these guys. I'd have probably dealt with that spawner if I was really smart. there's a brute here, you want to pull him. Ideally take his stuff. And then just go and mop up. And then get rid of that Shroud Root. And that's the end of Elixir Well number 3. There we go. So the first Shroud Root by itself is off over here. It's to the west. There's 2 entrances. There's one over there and one over there. I'm going to go for this one. This one's not too bad to clear. Again, there's quite a few enemies, but if you go in slow, you won't have an issue. The annoying thing is these little glowy things that cause them to respawn. Just a bit incessant. That's Shroud Root number 1. Let's go and find number 2. So this one is off towards where you find the carpenter. So there's a little bit of an overlook here. You can glide down off the cliff face and just... There's really not much of a defence at all here. There's a couple of guys and a few bugs. And a fossil. Grab the fossil for your display case back at base and chop down the root. Nice and easy. If you head over to the Low Meadows fast travel point and then just literally jump off the top and go west, you will eventually, hopefully, see this bridge. And you will be able to keep running and find the Ring of Rot, which is a POI. There is another brute here. So just be careful with him, because his mates didn't like the fact that I was hitting him. There is another Banshee behind this route as well. So it's moderately well guarded. Once you've dealt with those guys, you should be fine now. The next Shroud Root on the list is near the Ranger. Near where we found the Ranger. So it's... If you jump off the initial fast travel point in the Springlands and glide down the left hand side of the cliff. Follow the road. There's a little bit of a winding road that heads into the cave where the Shroud Root is. It should be relatively easy to find. So yeah, that's where it is on the map, look. It's nice and easy. You can get in from the other side as well, but what will tend to happen is you'll drop in and you'll be overwhelmed by bad guys. So I find it easier to come in from this side. And then we have a little bit more control. And we can pick them off. Okay. There is at least one respawner for the bugs in here. So you might want to be smart and deal with that. Unlike me. So this is the cave entrance here from the other side. You can glide off the cliff above and then turn around and glide back in here. So, Shroud Root number 4. Had some issues finding this one. Never done it before, but you can just see that glow off in the distance. I'm near the salt mine. Just jumped up to find that chest, and I noticed the glow. So you can climb up. There doesn't seem to be a path that I could find. And then when you get to the top, there are a few enemies for you to take out. It's right there on the map. We'll have a better look in a minute. Level up. Okay, so now chop that one down. And we're in it to win it. So that's a better look at where the actual Shroud Root is now that I've discovered it on the map. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found it useful. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.